apiece, and the kick's away.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Now Love. He finds Jaden Reed for the grab. That's a nice pickup on a 1st down throw. It's a gain of 8.
Really nice timing on that slant route. You can tell the quarterback and the wide receiver are completely on the same page, and when executed at that level, it's virtually impossible to stop.
From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Down. 60 red. 60 red. Put.
Now give to Jacobs. He'll run right, and he'll take this one forward for about 3, and that's a 1st down.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the 1st down.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go. 50. Ready.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And he finds a little bit of space. He'll take this forward for a gain of 4.
49-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
Ready.
From just across the midfield stripe, here's 2nd and 5.
Punt. Clock 40. Ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. To the left side, in the hands of Watson. Down the sideline. And he will finally be taken down inside the 10-yard line. A big gainer for Green Bay. An even 40 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So the big play changes the complexion of things. It's 1st and goal now from just inside the 10-yard line.
Punt.
Here's Jacobs. Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Depending on the situation or the down and distance, Mike, the linebackers have different reads. Sometimes they read the offensive lineman. Sometimes they read the running back. In this case, his read brings him right to the play. He's able to make a big stop and keep the gain to nothing.
Here we go. Here we go. Black. 95.
A touchdown apiece here in the 1st quarter of play. Harris Evans on the scoreboard. And we're back at Lambeau Field in just a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football as they come up now 2nd and goal.
Ready. Yellow. Set.
One more time, it's Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, let's call it the 7-yard line. And here comes 3rd and goal.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
play coming up. 3rd and goal.
22 needles. Set. Ready. 33. Set.
Here's Love. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
We're starting to see a lot of this on 3rd down, Mike, where they're going to rely on the run after catch to pick up these 3rd down conversions. You know what that depends on? You have to actually complete the ball, and in this case, it falls incomplete, brings up 4th down.
McManus's kick is good, and the Packers will break our tie and take a 10-7 lead.
Yeah, he does a nice job handling that kick there, but I think offensively, you come back to the sideline and you're thinking, we have to find a way to finish these drives. I mean, to be in 1st and goal and settle for 3, that can be very deflating for an offense settling for too many field goals.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. On the return is Trey Palmer. He'll get across the 20, mark him down 23-yard line.
The Vikings take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Let's go now. Yep.
Drive will start on the ground. And a strong 1st down run. A pickup of 9. Setting up 2nd and short.
22-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Ready.
He'll run. This is Jordan Mason. And he takes a really good lick at the backfield. They were all over him defensively for that run.
The offense thinks that they can just kind of plow this one up there in the middle and keep the chains moving, but not on this defense. Not only do they not pick up the 1st down, but after suffering that loss, now they've got some decisions to make on 3rd down.
Let's go. You don't take it too close. Rail, cycle. Hut.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short. This one broken up. It's incomplete. Good job separating the receiver from the ball, and it is 4th down. Here's their punter now, as he's on to punt for the 2nd time. This brought in out past the 20. And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. 45. White. Hut.
They'll start on the ground with Jacobs. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 45-yard line. Terrific starter there. Gain of 15 and a 1st down.
The ability to be effective on 1st down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Come on, set. 10 black. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a 1st down.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
60 red. 60.
On 1st down, it's Love. That'll be caught. It's Josh Jacobs.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Ready?
From the 33, here's 2nd down and 5.
Ready, ready. 50, green. Ready, ready.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
The integrity of the defense, Mike, is based on every defender holding their gap. That's exactly what we saw out of this defensive tackle. Not only did he hold his gap, he's able to shed his block and make the play.
Third down, they need 5.
Here we go, here we go. Yellow, ready.
We go play action with Love. And that is incomplete. He was trying to connect with Matthew Golden that time. And now it's 4th down.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there.
He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. And the Packers will extend their lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Palmer now to return. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25.
Field, black. Ready. Rank 38. Green jack. Blue, go.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. That is intercepted. Picked up by Javon Bullard. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And while the defender is going to get credit for the pick, Mike, I think he needs to go up on the sideline and thank his pass rush because they forced that bad throw. That is the perfect example of when the front pass rush and the back end coverage work together. Man, that was big time ball.
Okay,
First and 10 now from the 36.
Here we go, set. Black 40. Set,
To throw is Love. Pass punt. It's Golden. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
It's now 2nd and 6 at the 32-yard line.
Two minutes remain here in this first half. Back with more from Lambeau Field after this.
ready.
Here's a 2nd and 6.
Hey, cross field. Down. 52.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He's fighting to get back to the line of scrimmage, but can't get there. Dropped for the loss of a yard.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on 3rd down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on 1st and 2nd down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in 3rd and pass too often in today's NFL.
First down away to the 26-yard line. And here's 3rd down.
Ready. No, 32. Hut.
Now Love. Rolling right. He manages to get the throw away and completes it. And they're going to be set up now as he's brought down at the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal. That's a gain of 28.
Having a tight end that can contribute in the passing game, Mike, I mean, it just seems like it's become more and more common throughout the entire league. And not only do you have to be reliable, but you have to be athletic enough after the catch to take advantage of some of these targets. So it's exactly what he does here, and you can tell why he's such a big part of this offense. So they're not going to get the yardage to reflect it, but I actually thought that was a pretty nice job by the running back, at least getting back to the original line of scrimmage. This offensive line, they've got to do a better job getting him through untouched. His yards before contact got to be better.
Another one from the 5. 2nd down and goal.
Let's go. Black, 95. Set.
Here's Love. He's got it at the 3. And he's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That's a 2-touchdown game for him. Numbers 7 and 8 for the season. And that is number 2. Greg, he is off to some kind of start to this one. 2 quarters and 2 receiving touchdowns.
Mike, this is one of those situations where as a defensive coordinator, you've got to give your group an answer. Because right now, they don't have one for this guy.
Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. Palmer now to return. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
Here we go. Sticky, Green, Smith, red. Ready.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe gets a yard out of that one. It's 2nd down.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the 2nd half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
Pretty interesting first half. We'll see if any strategy changes for the next 30 minutes or more as this 2nd half gets underway.
Ready. Ready.
On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
A 6-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 4.
They'll come up now for 2nd down and 4.
Let's go now. 45.
Love to throw. For the middle. That one caught by Watson. He's to the 15. And he will go all the way. Christian Watson. Touchdown, Green Bay. A terrific job all the way around to quickly after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
Makes the score. Packers 27, Vikings 7. Brandon McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go. Set, rail, cycle. Yellow, 22. Check.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. This is intercepted. Picked off by Carrington Valentine. And he's going to be brought down. What a turn of events here. He has given his guys 1st and 10 in the red zone.
I think anytime you find yourself trailing in the second half, Mike, all offensive play callers fight the urge to chase those points. They tend to get a little bit overeager. They tend to push the envelope sometimes a little too far. Those turnovers, they only make the deficit grow, not shrink. Now, there's a lot of football left, Mike. They can still get back into this. They just have to be a little bit smarter about which risks you're willing to take. What makes great linebackers stand out from the pack is their instincts and their vision. In this case, the linebacker has his keys, brings him right where the ball is going, and he's able to make a play at the point of attack and keep this to a no gain.
Blue, 32. Ready?
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. Once again, this defense up to the task. They stop it for no gain yet again. And now it's 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Ready, set. Check, smash. Here we go. Here we go. Ready?
They'll run with Jacobs. And a determined run there. He gets about 7 yards inside the 10-yard line.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
Chandler now to return it. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
On the ready? Set, ready. Hut, hut.
They'll begin here on the ground. And some space opens as he's brought down following a gain of 6.
It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 7.
From 29, here's 2nd and 4.
32. Yep.
He'll look to throw. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen. And that's going to be a 1st down. A pickup of 9.
And it's been this elite pass defense that's made things very challenging for the offense so far. And that's only his first catch of the game. But, you know, sometimes, Mike, it's just that one play that gets you going. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Now they'll set up to throw. Forced out wide. He's going to tuck it and go. He's going to be out of bounds inside the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. It'll be a Vikings 1st down.
first
Mike,
down.
this is the element to the position that this guy brings that's just so unique across the league. Not only the speed, but his ability to operate in the open field as a runner. It is hard for a defense to plan for a guy like this.
That's thrown right side, but incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Ready, ready. Yellow, 43. Ready.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and they'll work this close to a first down, maybe just a tad short.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
They'll throw here on 3rd and short yardage. And that is incomplete.
It's clear from that 3rd down call, Mike, that they had already made up their mind that they would go for it on 4th down. Figured they still have that extra down in their pocket. And the defensive side of the field, now is the time to continue to be aggressive.
Snap, Edo blue. 50, green. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And he's going to pick up the Vikings first down as they get the conversion with a gain of 14.
And what really stands out about this drive is the ability of the quarterback to really spread the ball around to multiple targets. It puts so much pressure on the defense, deciding who do they want to account for, because no matter who they try to take away, quarterback's doing a nice job of finding the open man.
And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up 2nd down.
Nice example there, Mike, of the quarterback just being smart with the ball, understanding it didn't quite develop the way he had intended. Throw that ball out of harm's way, live to play another down.
Blue striker.
Back to the air once more on 2nd down. That's caught by Jefferson on the right side. And he's going to be close to the first down. Markham just a yard short of the line to gain, so that'll bring up 3rd and short yardage.
Watch out now. Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Hut.
Back to throw. And he'll take it on in. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Vikings. Now, a 2-point conversion attempt coming.
Let's
The
go.
Vikings will line
Ready?
up for the 2-point
On the bootleg, he'll look to throw, and he will get in for the 2. They open up the bag of tricks on the goal line and add a pair of points.
Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
at their own 35-yard
We go
line.
0 to 100 real quick. They be on that rapid pay the bills. And I don't feel it, not even a little bit. Oh Lord, know yourself, know your worth. My actions being louder than my words. I ain't so, but still so unheard.
Blue, 32.
Running is Jacobs. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's 2nd down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 37-yard line.
Let's go now. Ready?
From the gun, it's Love. That's to Reed. He's got it. And he will score. Jaden Reed. Touchdown, Packers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Chandler now to return it. Uh-oh. Nice job on the return. He's down close to the 35-yard line.
Red claws red. Red, yellow. 6, mega. Ready.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to let this one go deep. That one broken up. It is incomplete. They tried the shot on first down. Couldn't connect. It'll bring up second down.
He told us earlier in the week that his ball skills might actually be better than some of the guys he's covering, and we kind of chuckled. But it's pretty clear to see where that confidence comes from, Mike. I mean, the next step for him, not only go up and attack that ball at its highest point, but come down with the pick.
Looking to throw here on 2nd and 10. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Micah Parsons getting in to drop him for sack number 11 on the season. So, 3 quarters have come and gone. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Work to do following the sack. It is 3rd and long.
Here we go. Red 10 black. Green down. Blaster 6. Black red. Beetle blue. 7.
They'll look to throw. He's going to take a shot down the field. That is brought in. And he'll be taken down at the 30. A big play for Minnesota. 47 yards.
Pretty easy to see why he continues to be a main focal point for this offense throughout the entire game. That play not only extends the drive, but now they find themselves in plus territory and hope to come away with some points.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. He's got a receiver. It's Ty Felton. And he's going to be very close to the 1st down marker. Out of bounds after a gain of 9.
This is a great example here of just not getting too complicated as an offensive coordinator. Who's one of your best players on the field, and how do you get the ball in his hands?
Here we go. Here we go. 50 green. Blue striker.
They'll throw out of the gun. And for a 3rd time today, he's intercepted. Picked off by Javon Bullard. And the Packers are going to have it just past their 25.
Every defensive coordinator, Mike, in the NFL preaches one thing about red zone defense. Keep them out of the end zone. Make them settle for 3. Well, what do? With that interception, they take it to another level, and they get off the field without allowing a single point.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set punt. Ready?
On 1st and 10, here comes Jacobs. And he is planted. Backfield. Defenders crashing through. Blow up that play behind the line. After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13.
Ready.
Now Jacobs. And he's going to be swallowed up again. Back-to-back runs, back-to-back losses. Now it's 3rd down.
It's now 3rd and
Well, they certainly didn't allow the loss on 1st down, Mike, to scare him out of this run game here on 2nd down. But now after taking a loss on 1st and 2nd, it puts him in a tough spot here coming up on 3rd down.
On 3rd down, they go with Jacobs. And that's not going to work either. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more. It's going to bring up 4th down.
no gain on the play. It's 4th down.
Packers set to kick this one away. As this drive quickly stalled out, so he's on to punch it away. Going to be brought down after a short return, and that's where his team will get possession of the football.
At their own 33-yard line.
Let's go. Yellow, 43. Slide through. Hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. This one is caught by Turpin. Loose inside the 30. And he will go all the way. Avante Turpin. Touchdown, Vikings. That is 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. Well, Greg, the light's still on way down at the end of the tunnel here. They are climbing back into this one with that touchdown here in the 4th quarter.
And they have a tall task ahead of them, Mike, but they have a chance. I mean, we've seen stranger things happen. They got a 2-possession game here late. They're going to need a couple stops, and they're going to need a couple things to bounce their way.
And he will win the race to the pylon. In for the 2-point conversion.
You just have to find a way defensively to step up there and get a stop. It's one thing to give up 6. You allow a touchdown. But now dig deep, man. Get a stop. Looked like there was some confusion, and offense is going to come away with 8.
Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball's going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Fight, 97. Hut.
On 1st and 10, here's Love. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. Christian Watson, the intended receiver. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow, so that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there, and more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
2nd and 10.
Come on, set. Blocks, ready.
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. There's a short one caught by Kraft. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball, modest gain.
Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Here we go. 10 black. Set, hut.
Now Love. Oh, that may be the break they needed. That one's intercepted. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
First down 10 at the 33-yard line.
Green Jack. Blue, go. 6. White, white, red, yellow. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. And he will score! Game on! Justin Jefferson! Touchdown, Minnesota. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
37,
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
10 at their own 35-yard line.
Set, hut.
Love to throw it on 1st down. No one open. He'll drop it to his running back. And after the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9.
10 yards on the big
Great example of 1st down efficiency. You don't always have to go for the big play, but put yourself in a friendly 2nd down. Now you have equal opportunity to both run and pass.
A run up the middle with Jacobs. He's got it. That's a 1st down at the cross midfield. And down to the 47-yard line.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen. And not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2. But it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor. And when you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Blaster, 6. Let's go now. Black, hut.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And he's going to be taken down. And that will take us to the 2-minute warning. Lost one on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11.
Ready, ready. Red, 38. 22 needle. Claws red. Set.
They'll drop to throw. Oh, the pressure too much. He goes down. And quickly, the clock stops again. Defense taking the timeout. $1:54 to go. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Let's go. Black shot. 52 blue. Needle blue. Set.
Throwing is Love. Moving outside the pocket. Going up top. That's hard. And he's taken down inside the opponent. opponent's 35.
It's a gain of 30.
And how about that? 3rd and a mile. And they convert and pick up a first down.
31-yard line.
Watch out now. Down. 10 black.
On the ground, it's Jacobs. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all. That's a second charge timeout for Minnesota. And they'll get together prior to this second down play.
Ready up. Ultra, ultra. Come on, set. Black, set.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. The Vikings go ahead and use their final timeout. And it comes with 1:15 left to go in the second half.
Gain of 2. Brings up 3rd and 7.
21 is the line to gain as we hit 3rd down.
Set, ready, set.
Once again, it's Jacobs.
Josh Jacobs, ball carrier. He was brought down at the 26. A 2-yard gain. It's
Here
4th
comes
down.
Brandon McManus in a pressure situation. This to make it a 2-possession lead. And this one right down the middle. It's good. And that could be big. They now take a 2-score advantage. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. Palmer now to return. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. Here is 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's a throw from McCarthy. He's going to look for the home run ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's 2nd down.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Hey, hey, blue. Red, cycle. Ready?
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to try it here again.
The Packers take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
Ready?